The kids I was babysitting told me their mom said if anyone knocks on the door tonight, hide in the closet and don't make a sound. I laughed at first. Your mom's just watching out for monsters. The older one, Sophie, shook her head. No, she said the only monster around is daddy. I stopped smiling. Your dad? I thought back to earlier when their mom had talked about being a widow. Was I imagining it? The younger boy, Ben, was holding his stuffed rabbit. Mommy said daddy isn't allowed here anymore, but he keeps coming back. I looked at the front door, then the windows. Does he come often? On Wednesdays. My blood ran cold. It was Wednesday. The mom wasn't supposed to be until 12. It was only 7. I tried calling her, but it went straight to voicemail. I texted her, hey, the kids mentioned something about their dad. Should I be worried? She left me on open. I told myself I was overreacting. Custody stuff is messy. Maybe I'd just misheard the widow part, but Sophie kept looking at the windows. What does your dad do when he comes by? She started shaking. He just sits in his car outside, then mommy calls someone and then he leaves. Calls who? The police. My stomach tightened. At 8:30, I put Ben to bed. Sophie wanted to stay up. We watched a movie, but she kept the volume low, so I can hear if someone's outside, she explained. At 9:15 it happened. Headlights swept across the living room window. A car pulling into the driveway. Sophie grabbed my arm. That's not mommy's car. I looked. An SUV. Engine still running. Someone sitting inside. Go to your brother's room. Lock the door. Don't come out until I say. She didn't argue. Just ran. I turned off the TV. Turned off the lights. Stood in the dark, watching the car. For 10 minutes nothing happened. Just the SUV sitting there. Engine running. Then the driver's door opened. A man got out. Tall. Broad. I couldn't make out his face. He walked toward the house like he owned it. He didn't knock. He went straight to the side gate. I heard it creak open. I called 911. Whispered the address. There's a man trying to get into the house. Please send someone. Stay on the line, ma'am. I heard the back door handle jiggle. Then a knock. Soft. Almost polite. Hey everyone. It's me. Open the door. I didn't move. Didn't breathe. I know you're in there. I saw the lights go off. His voice was calm. Friendly. Come on. I just want to see you all. I'm not going to hurt anyone. Silence. Then his tone changed. Open the door. Now. Suddenly I heard glass breaking. The back door window. I ran to the hallway. To Ben's room. I pushed inside and locked the door. Sophie was already holding Ben. Both of them shaking. Is he inside? Sophie whispered. I nodded. Footsteps in the kitchen. Slow. Deliberate. Hey, where are you? The man yelled out. That was the first time I heard his voice clearly. Something about it felt off, but I couldn't place it. Ben started crying. Sophie covered his mouth with her hand. Tears running down her own face, but completely silent. She'd done this before. The footsteps stopped outside the door. The handle turned. Locked. Open the door. I stood between the door and the kids. Police are on their way. They're listening right now. I whispered. Silence. Then a laugh. Low. You think that scares me? I am police. Was anyway. I know how long response times are out here. He hit the door. Hard. The frame cracked. Sophie screamed. Another hit. The door suddenly splintered. I grabbed a can of shampoo and aimed it. Another hit. The door swung open. The man stepped through, and my whole body went cold. It was Professor Whitman from my Thursday seminar. The one who'd been asking me to discuss my thesis over dinner for 3 months. The one who somehow always knew what coffee shop I studied at. He looked at the kids, then at me, then smiled right at me. There you are. I couldn't move. My legs felt like they were filled with concrete. Sophie tugged at my shirt. That's not my daddy, she said through tears. Ben was staring at the stranger in their house, eyes wide, confused, terrified. How did you find me? My voice came out cracked. Barely there. You posted an Instagram story, he said. Babysitting tonight. It wasn't hard to find where. He stepped closer. You've been avoiding me. I stepped back, hit the dresser behind me. Ben was crying behind me, gripping my shirt so hard I could feel his nails through the fabric. You're scaring the kids. Then let's go somewhere private. He smiled. I'm not going anywhere with you. He stretched his hand towards my face and put his palm on my cheek. You know I decide whether you pass the semester, right? Whether you graduate? My hand was shaking. The dry shampoo felt like a joke. What was I going to do? Make his hair less greasy? Fine, I said quickly. He blinked. What? If you leave now, I'll have one dinner with you. He studied my face. Friday, 7 p.m. Fine. If you don't show up, I'll be there. Just go. Please. He smiled. Satisfied. See you Friday. He kissed on the cheek and walked out. My legs gave out and I crumpled to the floor. I held them until the cops came. On Friday, I didn't go to dinner. I went to the dean's office instead. Oh, and I also found out the kid's dad was actually supposed to be coming to the house that night, but police stopped him driving drunk with rope in his trunk. The kid's mom knew about it but didn't say anything because he paid her 10 grand